Hello folks. We're out in the woods, me and the missus, and yes, we just marched to a spot that I've camped at before, and yeah, we're almost there, and I happened to glance to one side and there was a tent hiding in the bushes, so someone beat us to it, so we've had to move on. We've come somewhere else and just left that bit of the forest well alone. Don't want to freak anyone out. So yeah, here we are under this big oak, and yeah, well, what we got? We're gonna have G&T because we're hot and bothered. This is, what is this? Mango and passion fruit gin and tonic.
Oof.
Quite strong, isn't it?
That is strong.
So we're just gonna have a drink and some snacks, and then we'll start getting set up. So excuse us a minute. Cleared off a bit of ground. Tonight we're going to use the this is, what is this, one tigris, like the black orca. It's the mesh part of the smoky hut, so it's a teepee. I use it as a hot tent, but this is the mesh inner. But I don't have a pole, so I'm going to have to put a ridge line up and suspend this from it. I checked, there's no loop to hang this, so I picked up a stone on my way in. I was going to use that as like a button and suspend it off the ridge line that way. So yeah, but it's not going to rain, so it'd be nice to have a mesh tent. I think here is as good a place as any. Carly's just putting up the hammock. We've got a hammock and a chair for sort of sitting in later. Yeah, so that's my button. I'm just going to shove that up in the top of the tent and then tie some paracord around that and loop that onto the ridge line. I'll tie a jam knot on this. And just wrap that around, pass pass that through the jam knot, and hopefully that'll just sit like that, and that can then just hang up. Makes sense? Nice. Loads of room. That doesn't look bad. Cosy for a night. Loads of room for two. Oh, it's hot. It's so hot. Where's my gin? Okay, yeah, we're getting hungry. Gonna cook supper. We're gonna do, what do we got? Steak, pesto, tomato, rocket, ciabattas. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
It does. And I've changed my shirt.
You may notice we're wearing matching shirts. Yeah, these were sent out to me, and these are made by a company called Fioboc. And yeah, they offered to send me one, and the guy I was talking to said, "Oh, does your wife want one as well?" So he sent me two.
Thanks.
And they're stain resistant. They're what do they call it? Like wicking, quick drying. But they also, you know, water repellent. You see the water just beads off them, and I think it's the same sort of concept with the stains. You get something on it, it just beads and comes off. That's pretty cool. And the guy said, you know, he thought they'd be ideal for the things I do, where I'm out getting mucky and all. Yeah, they resist stains on a sort of day-to-day level, but also when you wash them, the stains come out. I will place a link down below. I've worn this a couple of times now, and yeah, it's okay. I was out the other day. I got, you probably won't see that video until a later date, but I was eating like a chicken and red cabbage wrap thing, and I got like the red cabbage all dribbled down my front, and that's come off okay, and it didn't stain purple how, you know, red cabbage does. And I got a wipe and just kind of wiped it, and it yeah, it pretty much came out with me just wiping it off, and then I chucked it on a wash. I think I only put it on a 30-degree wash, and yeah, it's come out pretty clean again, so fair play. But I live in t-shirts, so, and I do like the kind of wicking ones for camping and stuff, because it gets so sweaty and it takes ages for a normal t-shirt to dry. So especially in the summer, I like one that, you know, when we came in here I was sweating like mad, and you know, within 10-15 minutes this will be dry. Okay. And I noticed, I was out the other day, I noticed like the little things on the arms, they glow in the dark. When I was sleeping out in the woods last week, I kind of rolled over and looked in the dark and went, oh, and it was, my arm was glowing. But I like a plain thing, you know. I don't really like stuff that's massively covered in logos and slogans and all, so they got a very subtle, you know, badge down on the lower bit of the t-shirt. Other than that, it's plain. The stuff on their website, the other stuff they do, there's a stuff with a bit more of a logo on it, but it's generally pretty pretty subtle. So yeah, I like it.
I reckon, just as being a mum to a boy that likes sports, if this doesn't stain that badly,
yeah,
they could definitely go a long way with helping some people out that have to wash sport clothing.
Yeah. But yes, I'll put a link in the description, but big thanks to Fioboc for sending me out a t-shirt and sponsoring a video. So thank you very much. Link below, and if I can get a discount code, I'll stick that in there as well.
Thank you.
Come again. Right, yes, so I'm going to get dinner on, I think, and just settle down, because yes, whatever. Shelter's up, sponsorship's taken care of, let's get dinner on. That's okay. I'm starving now. Okay.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers, Chuck.
Thank you. Cheers. Sounds like something.
Mm.
That's good.
Yeah.
Orgasm in a bun.
Hmm?
Orgasm in a bun.
Yeah. Do like steak and pesto.
Oh, my steak's falling out.
Right, I'm shutting the camera off now. We're going to eat and spend some time without you lot. Right. Okay, so we've had supper and we've been chatting and we decided we're going to bail on this one. The tent that's over in that direction that we saw earlier, it's kind of freaked us out a little bit. It wasn't a wild camper tent. It looked to me like a cheap old Halfords tent, and we were sort of saying it's probably someone maybe homeless or, you know, hiding out in the woods, as it were. And yeah, it's not been a comfortable evening. Keep hearing noises in that direction, footsteps and things. So yeah, we was just chatting. I said to Carly, it's not quite dark, so if we want to head out, now's the time. So we've decided that's what we're going to do. What are your thoughts, my darling?
Yeah, I think we should. I don't feel... Last time it was really chilled. And there was a really good vibe. Whether, I think you're right, that seeing that tent has just...
It's in your head.
Yeah, definitely. And I'd like... There's noise over there, and...
I've been sitting here quietly, and, you know, you keep looking in that direction. Yeah. I'm sure it's just a squirrel chucking stuff about in the trees.
Yeah,
but
or a deer. I mean, logically, it's an animal.
Yeah.
It's just because we know that there's someone else there, and it wasn't your typical wild camp.
No. I saw the tent, I thought, well, I'll go and say hello, you know. I got a bit closer and thought, it doesn't look like a wild camper tent, it looked like a cheap, you know, I don't know, it's hard to describe. There was a funny vibe to it. So...
Yeah, I think...
You know,
I don't think we'll settle tonight. I think it's better to call it...
Yeah. So if we,
now.
It's always, you know, if you're not feeling it, not feeling it. I've been out loads recently because I've been off work, so I'm not overly fussed. You're right.
Yeah. It's definitely a squirrel or something.
Yeah. But, you know, if Carly's on edge, it's putting me a bit on edge. So before it gets ridiculously dark, I think we're going to pack up and head home, have a cup of tea, and sleep in our own bed, which I'm quite happy to do. So we're going to switch it off now and bail, bail, bail.
Run!
There's no shame in that.
No. I'm kind of half gutted because I do really want to stay in the setup that you've made. I think I'd love that, but I think I need to feel 100% comfortable to really enjoy it and embrace it. And at the moment, I thought I was, and I thought I'd just calm down, but I'm not.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going. We're going to pack up before it gets too dark and we can't find our way out. Okay, we're out of the forest and we are on the kind of main footpath through the fields that takes us back to the village we live. And yeah, travelling through the woods at night is a lot spookier than just sitting still, because yeah, that was freaky.
It was.
You okay?
I am. It's just weird. Suddenly, without the dogs, I generally go out in the dark first thing in the morning.
Yeah, my mornings are different. I always feel safe in the mornings.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Evenings are when the axe murderers are about. It's
weird,
just,
isn't it?
it's just the way we're wired.
Isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, not having the dogs, going through the woods at night, no thanks.
Knowing there's a stranger in there.
Yeah, I think if there wasn't a stranger in there, I wouldn't I mean, it's not our woods, obviously.
No.
Obviously not, but yeah, just not knowing. And we probably freaked them out if they did see us.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, so if it is somebody that's on YouTube and you were freaked out by a couple of morons running around, sorry, that was us. But, yeah.
Yeah. It's all good, it's all good. It was a weird night. I think if you sort of sit quietly, you know, in the dark, no one's going to find you. But it freaked me out that you were gone. But once your mind sort of starts down that path, you know, forever will it dominate your destiny, as the great man says.
Oh, look at you.
I was quoting Yoda. Anyway, we're all good.
Yeah.
We're
Walking really fast.
we are. Well, I walk fast anyway, but
I've got little legs.
you're walking fast for a change.
I've got little stumpy legs.
So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I suppose I'd call it a wild camp fail, but it's not really a fail.
Learning curve.
Well, not even that. You choose things, don't you? If you're not feeling it, you choose not to do it. There's no harm in it.
Stayed there and just scared the
Well,
crap out of each other.
it was fine. Carly looked ill at ease, and I kept saying to her, "You're okay?" And she was saying, "Yeah, I'm fine." But the more she looked ill at ease, the more it was putting me on edge. So the best thing to do is just broach the subject of, should we just go home? And here we are, we're on our way home.
I'm quite stubborn, so I like to complete things, so
Yeah, but never
but
mind.
it's a good call.
Yeah, we get a nice cup of tea in a bit
Yeah.
and a shower. I'm still
And
sweaty.
bed.
Yeah, and a comfy bed, so thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Strange one, but you know, we are strange people, all of us.
Your bag really creaky.
I know, it's so noisy, isn't it? Can't hear anyone sneaking up on us because my bag's too noisy.
I keep looking behind us. If someone's there, I'm going to absolutely wet myself.
I was carrying that beer can for the purposes of hurling it in someone's face before I headbutt them.
I've got the head torch that are kind of swinging.
Anyway, that'll do. See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Be nice.